Well, I didn't know I'd be making this video, but sure enough, here I am making it. So pretty much earlier today, I got some hate comments from an old friend of mine, Kyle, and his other friend, Dealer. Before I get into the hate comments, I want to address the reasoning for their comments. Around 16 hours ago, at the time of recording this, I did a community poll asking which Megabase idea my viewers and subscribers want to see on the Minecraft Let's Play series, and one of those options for a Megabase was a hole in the ground. This is important in these hate comments because this is the whole reasoning they decided to spread hate. In their hate comments, I was accused of being unoriginal and copying Kyle's idea of a big hole in the ground. A few months ago, I did a series of streams on this world that me and Kyle worked on together. The Megabase that we worked on was a hole in the ground. This is the reasoning for them to call me unoriginal and a copycat. Now, I'm going to explain why they are wrong and hypocritical on their accusations. I know you, Kyle and Dealer, are both watching this, so listen up because you're not going to like what I'm about to say and I'm about to prove you wrong. In the world that me and Kyle created, every single room that we made was copied off of an image on Google. The only two rooms that were not copied off of Google were my own personal room and a villager room that I was able to actually make by myself. I will have images throughout this showing side-by-side pictures of the original image and the copied one that Kyle used off of Google just to prove that he did in fact copy this. Now I say the one that Kyle used off of Google because while making this base, I had to do whatever Kyle wanted to do, and I was only able to use my ideas twice, and those were the only two rooms that were actually original rooms. It's funny I get called unoriginal and a copycat because all Kyle does is go on Google, finds a room that he likes, and takes that and copy and paste it into his own base or project that he's doing. I always had many ideas that I suggested to Kyle throughout the time that I helped him out on making the world, but every single time that I proposed something, he would always say that the Google image that he wanted to copy off of looked better, and he would never use any of my ideas. It always had to be what he wanted. You can say this isn't true, Kyle, but I have the proof. So let's just say I were to make a big hole in the ground for my Megabase in the Minecraft Let's Play series. It technically wouldn't even be copying because all you did was copy off of others, so I would actually make my own original thing of a hole in the ground. And you are not the inventor of making a hole in the ground because other people have done the same exact thing. You are not the first person to do that or not the only person to do this. Another big topic I do want to talk about is the lack of respect that I had while playing with Kyle and Dealer. All the time, I would get made fun of, mocked, and disrespected. Whenever I would stand up to this, I was just always told by them, oh, it's just a joke. I will have examples of things that were just a joke on the screen while I talk more about this. When we first started playing with Kyle, he actually seemed like a chill guy, but later on when he started playing more with his other friend Dealer, he started to be influenced by him. Dealer has to be one of the most disrespectful and negative people I have met. And Kyle being influenced by him made him also, just like him, disrespectful and hateful toward us. So with Kyle being influenced and Dealer being like this, they both had a negative aspect toward all of us as a group. This caused several arguments which happened quite often. One of the arguments I want to point out is the last big argument we had before we parted ways. In this argument, it started by me saying that I am done with the lack of respect towards me and I was just being ignored. I kept bringing this up and saying more things about it, which eventually got them annoyed, and they started to argue with me on how being disrespectful toward me was fine and how it was all just a joke. It's funny how they think that being disrespectful towards someone is okay, and they thought this with me and everyone else in the group, that them being disrespectful towards us was completely fine. Saying it's a joke is just a way to try and cover up and make an excuse for what they have said to me and my friends. During that big argument, when my friend Dom was fake being on their side, which none of us appreciated, but it happened. After the argument stopped, Kyle had made a group chat on PlayStation, which I'll put a picture of here. This group chat was called a group chat to talk crap about Matthew. The things that were said in this group chat and the purpose of this group chat can in no way be said to be a joke. The things that were said in this group chat were completely disrespectful, and you can pause the video and look at the images to see what they had said. This is just one of the big disrespectful things they have done to me when I was friends with them. Overall, Kyle and Dealer are hypocrites and terrible people just in general because of their lack of respect towards others. So if you were confused on why we are no longer friends, I think this video is a great explanation for that. So Kyle and Dealer, I know that you were watching. Please grow up, move on, because you know you're in the wrong. We know you're in the wrong. So move on with your life and grow up.